In this lesson, we are going to learn about state. Let's say first what is the difference between props that we learned in previous lesson and state. First, both state and props in React, they are used to control data into component. Difference is that with props, data are passed from parent to child and they are fixed. Remember that. For data that is going to change, we use state. Okay. There's a two way to define state in component, and remember also that state is only accessible through class-based component. You cannot use state inside functional based components, so you cannot use state inside this component because this component is functional based component. Okay, because this is class based component, you can use state. There's a two way of defining state in class based component. First way is using constructor. So you need to use constructor. Inside constructor, as argument you pass props, okay, and you call super method. Also inside super method you pass props, and then after that you define your state. You must use this keyword because this is class-based component. Inside class-based component you must use this keyword. Okay, so this dot state equal, because state is object, you use curly brackets. This is first way of defining state in React class-based component. Another way is just to type state equals object, and then you don't need this. But we are going to use this way for now, so I'm going to delete this way. Okay, let's delete these props. We don't need this anymore that we created in previous lesson, and let's delete from item list component also, and delete this console log. Okay, now let's add some properties to this state object. Let's add first name, and last name. Okay, now let's access these first name and last name properties inside state object. How can we do that? We can do that in the same way as we did access properties. Let's also delete this div, and we access this first name and last name with curly brackets. Inside curly brackets we type this, because this is class based component, we need this keyword, dot state. This state is this state, and dot name of property. Name of our property is first name. Okay, let's wrap this inside HTML. Let's wrap inside H2. And let's access this last name property. Also let's wrap it inside p tag and access with curly braces. Also with this dot state dot name of property last name dot last name. Okay, let's see what we got. We got this, and here it is. This Gabriela and this Odak are coming from these properties inside state object. Okay, in this lesson we saw how to define state object, how to add properties inside state object, how to output these properties of state object, and in next lesson we will see how to change these properties. For example, we want to change first name to something else and last name to something else. For this we will use something that is called setState, and with that setState we will change these properties. Okay, I will see you in next video.